win very many games,
Neither did I.
and then it turned out we only lost 3 games the whole season, so that was really surprising to me.
I think we were just shocked about it. Like usually teams move up, it's not like top 5 or whatever.
And I thought we were gonna not lose. I thought we were gonna lose more than we won because we were like competitive in D2.
Yeah.
But we weren't like
crazy amazing.
Yeah, we weren't blowing teams out by 30
Yeah.
every single game. There were still games that we were like almost
barely
gonna
won
lose.
that.
Right.
We're still doing that. We just
We always played against the field even when we were in travel. It definitely was ugly, I feel like. But like I already knew I couldn't play by then. So I was just like more focused on like thinking about who they were gonna play. And I was just thinking like, say we're playing man, like the matchups are like, we're gonna win. The matchups are so much better. But it was definitely ugly.
Yeah, we played them every weekend.
I think the first couple of games where we actually won and won by more than like I'm looking here, like South Kingstown we won by like 13. Portsmouth we won by 13.
We never
shocked us.
I didn't think we were gonna.
No, I didn't
Like, I knew we were gonna be good, but I didn't think we'd be like state champions.
I don't think anybody thought we were gonna be that good, but then like we won our first we
we
four or five
Yeah.
games, and we were like, we can keep up. Like we can keep up with these D1 teams.
Yeah.
Like I don't think anyone thought that we could keep up that much.
We're all friends, so like there's no like tension on the court. Like we all know everybody's strengths. We all know what we're good at and what everybody else is good at. So I think that kind of like meshed us together.
I don't think there was a game where we got like mad at each other, where there's like that frustration when that like jealousy where like one person's on, one person's not. Like I think that we did a good job with recognizing who was on that game and feeding them the ball. And I think that because we got along so well on and off the court, it just made us more successful.
It was fun for probably like Brooke, Sam, and I because a lot of our AAU and Campbell, but a lot of our AAU friends are on Burrowville, so it was fun playing against people that we know.
beat them too.
Yeah.
It was a good start.
Yeah, I agree. I think having an easy start was nice.
Yeah, it was
a
good.
booster for confidence.
Why?
And also good to have because we made a lot of mistakes, but it didn't really
Yeah, we got
matter
to work
because we
on
were
the
better
kinks early.
overall. Yeah.
I think people were very shocked by that game. So that was like our first like real game that we like played regular season, and people usually expect to go down to someone else's gym. Also, that's a far drive too. It's a very
Gross gym too.
Yeah, this gym's not very good. I think people were just shocked by it that we won, like coming from D2, because that was like our first big opening game.
I think we shocked ourselves too.
Yeah, no, I felt like that.
I think I remember what kind of shocked me was the amount of people who came to the games. Because like when we were in D2, like a fair amount of people came, but it was mostly family members and not a lot of students or like alumni or anything. But I think what shocked me the most was the amount of just people
I feel
that
like
were
more
there.
students came once we started beating teams in like LaSalle and stuff.
Yes.
People were like, okay, they're actually good. Like, let's go see them.
People would say how fun we are to watch.
Yeah.
And they actually started showing up.
I feel like that.
Surprising.
Sophia Provincial, Genevieve's sister, told Sam and I, like, oh my god, you guys are actually like really fun to watch. And she'd never come to many games before, and she's like, no, you guys are really entertaining. And she came to like every single game.
They are hilarious, so it could be that.
Watching them get closer to each other, I think they worked better with each other as the season went on. Like they could kind of read each other better, and so like moving the ball up the court was easier, breaking presses and stuff like that.
To beat them every time.
We don't like them.
We don't like them, but
They don't like us.
what beating them was like even though it didn't play, but it was so fun. I remember when they were here because like, it was like them coming to us and they were like,
I thought we were gonna lose that game.
I didn't even know.
Especially with that 1 year in D2, like we won and then we got moved up and like we knew it was going to be different, but I think that we came in with the right mindset and then we started clicking.
Yeah.
I think halfway through the season, and you can even tell watching the game film, like the first few games it's not that it's like uncomfortable, but you can tell like everyone's still like developing and learning how to play with each other, but I think definitely like halfway through the season, like we reached like a milestone where we got so comfortable with each other that we just became so fun to watch, and I think that everyone wanted to come to our games because we were so fun to watch.
Yeah. We never even play them though.
No, that game I remember we struggled. They were like tough. They were tough, and we didn't really play like a tough team.
Like Grace says, we don't react well when we have the lead.
Yeah.
Or if we go unexpected.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what happened because we came off the
We just had fun that game.
We played tag that game.
We would.
In the beginning? I don't know. We continued into the game.
That's why
We continued the game of tag into the game.
during the game.
Yeah.
Why didn't we do that? That's so funny.
just as that.
Yeah, it was not there.
We tagged Jim and then Jim tagged like your dad.
Yeah.
And then
Of course,
they
Jim
were
played
My
it.
dad tagged.
It's so funny.
Oh, and Dave got very into
Maybe
it.
tagged.
Remember last year when they
Back on the
absolutely
news, that was
obliterated
funny.
us,
Yes.
and it
I was
was
gonna just
horrifically
say, it
embarrassing. That's the only thing
That was
I remember.
another big game we had.
Right. It was a big
Well,
shock
they-
for.
Cause that's like rivalries.
We also know a lot of people from that team too,
Yeah.
AU wise.
I think I remember we all played very
That was
well.
our-
I
yeah.
think
That was
during that game. we all
Mr.
played-
Marinelli wasn't there. I think that was his first.
Oh yeah,
That was
was
his first
Jim's
COVID game,
first
yeah.
game. Yes, I think we all played very well. We all played very cohesively as a unit, and it showed in our score.
That was a rough.
That
We
was-
didn't even lose
That's
that
when you
game.
lost,
we
right?
we went into that game thinking that they weren't going to be as good because,
because,
3 of their
yeah.
players
Yes.
had COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
So-
the thing. Whenever we think that
And the
we
coach
have
had
an advantage or we're gonna win,
That's right.
we don't
The coach
play
and
well.
3 of the 5
The coach
starters.
was out, yeah. And Mr. Marinelli was out.
We were on a win streak.
And then they
too.
came out
Yeah.
swinging.
You guys knew nothing about them to the Alex, right?
Yeah, we just knew that girl carried.
She averaged like 30 points.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She had like 40 points in the game before us.
We
So
prepared for a while because we had
Yeah.
a lot of time off. I remember specifically, like
Oh,
any drills that we would do.
Wear a penny.
Yeah, and they'd be like, okay, this is the shooter. Make sure you know where she is. So like
Did we do a whole
practice.
team? I don't remember.
I don't think so. I think we
We just like helped
Yeah.
focus.
I feel like we thought we were going to need to, but then
Right.
we
We
didn't.
played good.
We
you
learned
know,
how to
on
do
ball
ball
defense.
From that point on, we started watching game film and
Yeah, like
learning the other
rushing.
team's
Oh, that's
offense.
nice, right.
That's how we beat Barrington the next game because we learned their play. Like, it was right because we had so much time. That's when we started doing that, which really helped.
They applied a lot of pressure to us
Right.
that we were not ready for.
They did a lot of pressure. They had a very intense bench and coach and all of their players, and I think we got a
They have
little.
a good team.
Oh yeah.
Like we have a deep bench, but like they have a deep bench.
Oh yeah. I think we learned that we had to work on our bringing pressure a little bit more because I don't
Just pressure now.
think that many of these teams had pressed us for the entire game like North Kingstown did.
Yeah, we worked on like passing and stuff
Right.
and not being scared with the ball.
We moved the ball very fast too up the floor, so the fact that they were pressing us was
Yeah, that's
was
like
a
our whole
change.
thing.
Yeah,
And we
it
were-
slowed us down.
Senior night. Not my layup. I'm 100% from your layup. 1 for 1.
Remember I almost blocked that girl?
They agreed to give
Yeah.
each other
And
for
then I
layup,
think-
but obviously
I heard
they
somebody
want
go,
one
"Take
back.
it!"
I can't tell the last time we beat this on any sport.
Yeah.
We were like tied, like the whole
I think
game.
it was
like
tied,
that.
and then
It was
in
close.
fourth quarter we
We
got
hit
down a little
one
bit.
3-pointer
and
that
back.
whole game.
I think we do the best when we don't have a lead. We do better, I think, remembering all of the games. We do better
Closing
coming
out.
from down and
Yeah.
coming, like, kind of being the underdogs than we ever do when we think we have a lead or we think we're, like, safe or we think we're gonna win or something.
No, I feel like this game we didn't know that they were gonna be like our rivals yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we
No, yeah, this game the
we
rivalry
didn't
wasn't
love them, but
established
like
yet.
that's when it like started. Like they were like kind of being annoyed. Like they were like angry. That, like, yeah, they were like, why is this team from
I'm
D2?
the
Why is
sticks.
this team from D2
Yeah,
from
from
the
the sticks.
sticks beating us right now on social media? Like they would like post stuff after our games. Like not they don't like us.
First game we beat them by 13, right? It's
Oh, was that
we
one?
thought we were gonna win. We came in kind of, oh, this is fine. We already played them, we're fine. And then they kind of shocked us with how they came out, and then
They came out.
They
They
got
come
a-
out.
they
They
got a-
play teams that are supposed to win.
They got a different
Right.
player. They had a different player that game
yeah, I
too.
think they got a.
We memorized their
We
plays.
Oh, yeah.
literally practiced against,
Oh, yeah.
pretend against them for like.
I think, I mean, I played with them for 3 years, a lot of them for 3 years, and I think that coming in as a freshman, and I know Anna can probably like agree, like it's intimidating, and even you, like it is intimidating when you are brought up to varsity and when you step on the court with them, because obviously, like as a freshman, like they're bigger, they're faster, like they know, they've been there before, they know how to play, and I think it's really intimidating. But I think these seniors, like, they're very welcoming, and they do a really good job of making you feel like comfortable to the point where like you can play your game, you know what I mean? Like you don't come in and play scared, you don't come in and play like timid and like you hold back. Like I think like they're very encouraging, like you got it next time. Like they're really like they really know how to like keep your head up.
Julia didn't miss a three that game. I remember. Like she shoots deep, like Julia shoots deep, and she like was not missing, and I was like, oh god.
We went in thinking like, oh, they haven't won a game, and we managed, like we still were up, which I think at that point we'd kind of gotten like, we can't assume we're going to win any games because if we assume that we're going to lose. But that was one of the, they were the worst ranked team and they still were competitive. That was Sam's 30-point game.
That's the only time we posted on social media was when Sam dropped 30.
Yeah.
Like, we knew they were good.
I was like thinking, I was like, oh, like it was tough last game for them to win, but I feel like I was like, yeah, they'll close out. Like, I feel like it'll be fine.
I think it was a matter of morale being low after Cranston West came in and started to cheer against us. And once the energy in the room tilted against us when we were at home, we just kind of...
We knew they had that one really good player that we needed to play really good like defense on and just try to stop her from driving because that's what she does and get fast break layups, which I don't think she got very many fast break layups.
I remember we kind of did what we did with Miga too.
That's what I just said. It was just like East Greenwich. I feel like we prepared the exact same way.
We learned a lot after playing them the second time, and we were ready.
Yeah, we learned how to defeat them, basically, from our second game.
And I don't think we let our losses or our tough games affect the rest of our season. I think we did a good job keeping our heads up throughout the game and after games.
And I think that really showed, especially in the last 2 games of our season when we were down a lot, and nobody really got mad at each other or frustrated at each other. Everybody kept picking each other up, and I think that really moved us along throughout the game.
Once Jaina completely shut her down, from watching, me and Francesca were like, if Jaina keeps this up, the rest of them have the rest, and it's gonna be fun. And then it did.
Once we hung with them
Mixtape
for
was
a
so
bit,
awesome.
we kind of...
Oh yeah. I think once Jaina really stepped up playing Julian, everyone else was like, okay, I'm stepping up too. I'm playing. Yeah. Everyone tells Jaina too.
Yeah, on offense, we were just told over and over again to watch our flat passes across the top because that's what Jillian steals and to keep the ball away from her. And I thought we did a really good job with that, and she didn't get as many steals as she did the first time we played them.
And I think as much as like Mr. Martinelli doesn't want to take credit, I feel like a lot of times he's the reason that we don't give up on ourselves. As much as it's our teammates and everybody, he's always the first one to tell us to like not give up and that we're still in the game. And I think he's just a very uplifting coach, and that's like what our team needed.
How we're gonna pour water on Gary, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like we literally did not talk about Juanita until like the day of.
We were just so excited.
We were so excited.
We went out to eat. Remember?
And I think it was kind of like
We celebrated, yeah.
I think it was kind of like surreal. Like, hey, we're actually in.
It didn't feel like we actually
right.
did that. It was so
It
weird.
still hasn't hit me that we won a championship. Yeah.
No, you don't.
I'm still like, this is a nice buzzer.
We didn't even discuss the game.
Literally.
We didn't know anything about that.
We got there so
We
early.
watched the last like 10 minutes of their game against Mexico. And that was like first time we saw it.
Yes.
Then
Watching that last few minutes when we were out,
They were tough.
they had one really good player, and everyone else was pretty good.
They were physical. We knew they were just they went for every ball, loose ball. There was
Actually,
jump balls down from everything.
I wish that that I could have gotten more time to play with them because obviously I only really got like half a year to play with them as a freshman.
I can't even put into words like I just like it's such big shoes for me to fill next year. Like they're just set such a great example.
The seniors are what like I feel like glued all of us together.
And I would say we were more family than a team.